This is a world where every action is recorded, every meeting on the record, every message, every call analyzed by artificial intelligence. In such a world, any politician, journalist, or activist has a dossier that updates in real time. And if those in power decide this person is a threat, all it takes is the press of a button. The system instantly locates where they are. It maps their contacts, friends, family, and the algorithms can dig into the past to find any moment that can be used as leverage, even if it once seemed insignificant. Political opposition in this reality won't disappear through elections. It will disappear before it can even form. This is no longer about one city or one country. A single global network of total control could turn the world into a planetary authoritarian regime, a world where change is impossible because every attempt is stopped before it begins. In a world where every action is under control, power no longer depends on elections. There's no need to falsify results, no need to break up protests. Any opposition leader will be stopped long before they can gather support. The algorithm sees who meets with whom. It knows what you say in private chats. It analyzes whose words can move the masses and removes those people from public life. When all information and every channel of communication are under the control of a single system, any attempt to change the regime ends at the level of thought. Power no longer fears journalists, activists, or rivals. It fears only one thing: losing the control system itself. And as long as that system works, the regime becomes eternal. When a system of total control operates within a single country, there is still the possibility that outside forces could influence the regime. But imagine it becomes global. A unified network of cameras, biometric sensors, and artificial intelligence covering every city, every street, every person on the planet. There is no other country to escape to, no border where freedom begins, no place to organize resistance. Any attempt to change the system is detected before the first supporters appear. Any thought that contradicts the official line disappears before it's ever spoken out loud. This is a world where political opposition isn't just crushed, it's impossible by design. And if such a system ever comes into existence, it will never go away. Maybe you take comfort in the idea that borders won't disappear for decades or even centuries. That centralized global control is still far away, but that belief leads us into a darker future, one whose signs we already see today. What would total control give to the leaders of certain nations? Authoritarian regimes would gain unprecedented power, and they would use it not for peace, but to expand their influence, to seize new territories, to wage war. Fantasy? Look at Europe. Today, we are witnessing the largest war since World War II. We are stepping into a new world order where regimes hurl millions of soldiers into foreign lands, driven by raw ambition, indifferent even to their own losses, all to expand their power, no matter the cost in human lives. For now, fearing unrest, these regimes try to hold their armies together, with money pouring out fortunes to secure loyalty. But imagine what happens when dictators gain the tools of total control. They will no longer need money to force people to fight. They will mobilize tens, hundreds of millions. There will be more soldiers than you have drones, more than you have bullets. And when they conquer new lands, They will send the conquered to fight, not for freedom, but for their own interests. Total control is inevitable. First, it will emerge within individual nations. Then, a polarized world of autocracies and democracies will collide in a struggle for the final world order. Democracy is already standing on the brink of extinction, even without foreign invasion. Only complex safeguards, limiting the power of any single person over a system of total control, can give humanity a chance to remain free in a world of high technology. But in a world ruled by total control, autocracy and totalitarianism will not break from within. And when these regimes achieve total control, World War III will cease to be a possibility. It will become a ticking time bomb, a war on a scale humanity has never known, something even science fiction filmmakers cannot imagine. In the next videos, I'll reveal technologies that already exist, ones no one has spoken about, but they could become the true hammer of fate in the war of the future. Subscribe so you don't miss it.